This feels kind of weird. Hi guys, I'm back, unfortunately, and hopefully it's like for like a little bit more of a consistent time. So like I haven't posted a video in like a good year, and there's like a lot of reasons for that, and I'll kind of talk about that like today, just because I have the time. So what this video is gonna be like me getting ready. It's gonna be like a little bit of like shop my stash, just because like I have makeup that I haven't really used in a minute, so I'm gonna like use that just to like, you know, bring it out of. Oh my god, that scared me. Like there's someone, those people right here that scared me. But yeah, so we're gonna do a shop my stash last get ready with me, and I'm gonna use like products I don't really use, just to like, you know, make sure that I use them, because, you know, sometimes like we just use like the new things because they're new, but we like forget about the older things. So I'm gonna do that right now. So I already did that like TikTok thing where you like powder then spray then like primer, and then so I did that with using the Poreless Putty primer. That technique has been working okay for me. Like I don't really have any concerns or anything like that, so it's been okay. I'm also drinking tea, so also, even though I said it's like a shop my stash, I'm not gonna like focus too much on the products. It's just gonna be me like talking, so I'm gonna be like the main focus here as I like it. I also have a new Real Technique sponge that I got yesterday because my other one is like disgusting. So I guess we could start off with why I wasn't like posting for like an entire year. That's actually like pretty simple. It's because I was like fucking lazy. So, and also, okay, so last video I posted was before I went on summer break after my sophomore year of college, which was like fine, whatever, like whatever. Then that summer after, you think I would have more time since I wasn't like in school, but like it was just weird. Like creatively that summer I just wasn't in the right like space. Like I wasn't really posting like on my Instagram either. I wasn't really doing anything. I wasn't posting on YouTube, on my Instagram, none of that. Like once in a great while, and when I did, I just like didn't like what I posted. A lot of those photos are like archived now, so like because I just didn't like them. So that was part of that. I just like wasn't like creatively like creative. That's another reason why. And like also like whenever during that summer I would watch like my nephew a lot, just because I stayed with like my mom and my sister. So I would watch my nephew a lot, and you know, it was kind of hard to like film shit, edit shit. I actually like filmed and edited a couple of videos, but like I never posted them just because they were like horrible and I hated every single one of them. And that was just like hard to do when like you're watching your nephew. So that was another reason why. And then also like it was just fucking hot. Like whenever I would film, I would get so sweaty, and I feel like I'd be like rushing filming because I was so hot. And I don't like being hot. Yeah, so like that's not like what I wanted. Then also like at the end of the summer, I came back here to school, and that was just like a whole nother thing. Like my fall semester was just like so insanely busy. I was like, that's like the semester I wrote so much because I'm a journalism major, and like I was writing for the school paper at that time. So I had to submit a story like every single week, and at the same time I had like my writing class for like my women and gender studies major, so that was like a lot of writing as well. And I was taking this class called like community reporting, so I was like reporting on like a bunch of like local news and stuff like that. So that was taking up a lot of my time, like writing and everything like that. So I just didn't have time that semester either. On top of this, I was like working as well, and like winter break I was just like focused on working and just trying to like, you know, do whatever. And also like my friend was staying with me during that time because she didn't really have anywhere else to go, because like she stayed in like the dorms on campus, and during winter break she couldn't stay in them, and she still had to work here in my town, so she was staying with me. So, you know, I couldn't really do much because I was always hanging out with her and that kind of thing. So that was like another reason why. And then my spring semester, this one like wasn't as busy. It was like definitely like more like laid back, but like still trying to like film and like do everything for my classes was just a lot. And I was also taking my writing class for my journalism major, so that was kind of like a lot to do as well. This is the Fenty foundation. I've been liking it like so far. Like it looks really good right now. It looks like very like natural and like skin like. The only thing is like it doesn't last that long, like at least on me, because I have very like oily skin, especially like in my T-zone, and it doesn't last that long. And also like I go to work, like I still work now, I'm like an essential worker, so I work and like, you know, sweat and shit like that. And then also like I have to wear like a mask at work, so you know, that could also like affect it, but like it looks really pretty like now. For now, should I say. So that brings us to now. It's summer after my junior year of like college, whatever. So I'm really gonna try and commit to this channel just because I feel like it was pretty cool when I was doing it consistently for like that like 1 month. So I'm gonna try and do it like this semester, or this summer, and see like where it goes. Just because, you know, I do have like a little more time. Like that's another thing I want to talk about. So I'm gonna try and be more consistent on here. So like you guys should subscribe, you know, and do like all that like post notification shit. You don't have to, even though like I'll be really sad if you don't. So, you know, you guys should just try it, you know. We'll see what I can do. So that brings us to like this summer, and like I'm still gonna be busy, like no fucking doubt I'm gonna be busy. I am still working, you know, essential gal right here. So I'm gonna be working, but also I'm gonna be like doing this channel and like my Instagram and shit like that. But also like for the newspaper, I'm going to be a writer over the summer, and that's like a paid position. So I'm gonna be like writing for the newspaper over the summer, which is super exciting. Like I'm really excited about it. So yeah, I have to like submit like a number of stories every month. And I already have one in mind. Like I'm gonna start writing it as soon as I'm done filming. Just because it is like a more like a story that's like very like time relative, you know what I mean? Like, so like I had to put that out as soon as possible. So on the topic of the newspaper, I applied for a position at my school newspaper, and I got it. I'm the assistant editor for like the opinion and editorial section, and I'm really excited about it, just because, you know, writing for the newspaper is just so like fulfilling to me, all this and that. And also like the actual editor, like the editor like I'm gonna be the assistant to, is like one of my good friends. I'm excited to work with her, and like we work together like on like their like projects because we're the same major, the same classes, and you know, we make like a pretty good team. So I'm excited to work with her. It's really exciting to like have that like teaching moment, so it's gonna be fun. I'm excited about that. I hate like working with powders because they just make my hands like so dry. Like setting powders, it's just not, it's really gross to me, like to have like my hands covered in powder. It's disgusting. So like I really hate this step. Okay, so like, you know how you guys know like I used to work at Sephora. If you guys are new, subscribe and also like watch all my videos. So like if you follow me on Instagram, I think you would know that like I worked at Sephora, not this summer, but the past summer. And that was like in my hometown during the summer. So like when the summer ended, I always like to move back to like where I go to school. So I was working at Sephora. I'm gonna close this just because I feel like it's throwing off the lighting. Is that better? I really don't know. Whatever. So I worked at the Sephora over the summer, then I came back here. So here I am. And I work at a grocery store right now. And right next to it, they're gonna open up an Ulta, which is under construction right now, which was kind of surprising given the current situation, that they're like still building it. And like they have like the like little like door, like little display in the door that says Ulta. So like I know it's for sure an Ulta. I'm so stupid. Like I applied for a position there as one of the like the consultants, I guess. I don't know the exact position, but I applied for that job. So hopefully I get it, because I don't really enjoy my job right now, and I would really enjoy like a change of pace. So the like neon liners from Anastasia came out today, like from the Norvina line, so I want to get those. We'll see if I do. What else is happening? I'm literally the most boring person ever. Like, don't even bother subscribing. I'm just like insanely boring. This is a brow that like gives me so much shit. I hate this brow so much. I want to shave off my brow like like the end of my brow, like Rico Nasty, just because, you know, like the world is ending, so like let's do whatever we want. My roommates are so loud. Like if you hear them, just tell them to shut up in the comments. Oh, I got a cat. So a little story time there. So like his name is Remy. So my friend originally had him, and he got him from his friend. So he had him for like a while. He was at his apartment like here in town. So I would see Remy a lot whenever I went to his apartment. And then like my friend, he has a roommate and she has a dog, and it just like wasn't working out having both animals in the house. So like unfortunately he had to find someone to take care of Remy because he wouldn't be able to in that house. So he gave him to his roommate's friend, who, you know, took care of him. But she wasn't allowed to have pets, and her landlord found out about Remy and like told her like, hey, you have to get rid of this cat, or else, I don't know what the consequences were, but apparently there were consequences. My friend brought this to my attention. He was like, so like, do you think that would be like something that you'd be able to do, like take care of Remy? And I was like, sure, yeah, because like, you know, I love Remy, I love cats. And especially during this time, like, I just really need like someone or something there for me, you know what I mean? Like, because I especially now, like I suffer with like anxiety, like no one's business. He's right here. He's sleeping on my bed. It's the cutest little guy. Okay, I had to like deal with some shit. Oh yeah, so I prime my lids using the Anastasia primer, and it's okay, like, you know, it's just cute. So the palette I'm gonna use today is a Riviera palette. This was like the spring launch last year for Anastasia, and I haven't used it like really a lot since. Just because, you know, I have other palettes that were like newer and like, you know, but this is how it looks if you guys forgot. Really pretty, like really such a pretty palette. I don't know why, like I don't use it as much anymore. So I'm gonna use this today. My eye keeps watering on this side and it's disgusting. Like when I bake like this, it's gonna like run into the bake and kind of fuck it up. So just be ready for that. Oh, I've been like playing a lot of Animal Crossing recently. So I finally got a Switch and I got Animal Crossing. It's like the only game I have on my Switch. I don't play Fortnite, but I'm scared just because, I don't know, games like that really intimidate me. So I want to start playing Fortnite just because, I don't know, I have like nothing else to do besides everything else I have to do. So I'm playing Animal Crossing and it's like really well, like I think what I like about it is because it's so like validating, and it's so sad because like if you haven't played the game, like you have your own little island and like you're in charge of like doing like tasks for the island, like building things and like helping out your residents. Super fun, and like whenever you complete a task, they're just like, oh my god, you're like the best person ever. Which they're not wrong, but it's just so validating to like hear it. And at least like in my case, like I don't know if anyone else like feels the same way, but it's like so validating to hear that. It sounds so sad and pathetic, like it's the truth, you know what I mean? Just like hearing it is like really nice. If you guys ever want to like play, like let me know, like DM me on Instagram and like I can send you like my friend code, or send me your friend code if you guys want to play. Like my island isn't like that extravagant right now, it's very much in the beginning stages, but like I really want to like upgrade it to like where I want it to be. Like I envision like a very like clean, like socialist island. So I want to talk about like the virus, like Miss COVID, just like once. I just want to address it like once and that's it from here on out, and this is gonna be it. This is very well, it's very like very much a serious topic, so I think I should be like more serious in my approach. But like I don't know if you guys knew, but like on the Navajo Nation, which I'm Navajo, indigenous, what's up, like it's hitting that community very hard on the reservation, like even like in border towns like my hometown, it's hitting really hard, and a lot of that is because of like the like conditions that these like my people live in, which are very like institutional and very like intentional. Okay, so like let's begin. So a very few number of people like on these reservations, which they were like forced onto like way back when, you know, they don't really have access to running water and electricity, which is, you know, which is a struggle within itself. But like with this virus where like hygiene is like so important, where you have to like wash your hands and like constantly like clean and wash the things around you, that is like basically impossible to do without running water and electricity. So, you know, of course, like the virus would spread throughout these communities. So that's like what's been happening, and there's just so few resources. Like within like the entire Navajo reservation, there's only a handful of grocery stores where people can get like their essentials and like whatever they need, and that's just impossible. So they have to go into border towns in order to get these. So that's like a struggle, another struggle. And then another thing is like there's only a handful of grocery stores. Like imagine like how few there are like in terms of like hospitals and like where people can go to get like treated and tested, and you know. So that's another issue. There's not enough like resources in terms of like food. Like it's a food desert. There's like no resources at the hospital. There's only so many like ICU beds, and there's only like so many ventilators. That's what's been happening. It's really scary. It's very, very, very scary. Like it's gotten to the point where there's like there's over like 1,000 cases just like on Indian country. There's been like a lot of deaths as well, and it just seems to like keep climbing. And it's gone to the point where like the president of the Navajo Nation has instituted like curfews so people stay home. Very controversial. I'm not gonna talk about that, but like he's done that, and like my hometown has created like a curfew as well, where like they're like the National Guard has like come in to like enforce it. So it's pretty bad, like from where I come from, and it's really scary. So I'm gonna leave a link below to like some charities that are like, they're like really amazing people. So what they're doing is like they're of course accepting donations, and from there they get like essentials for people, then they deliver it to them, to people on the reservation, which is like so amazing. And I'm so glad that people are doing that. And there's a lot of issues like surrounding like people's ability to do that, but I'll leave some charity links down below. I know like another makeup Instagrammer, Beat by Manali Terrell, like he is doing like his own thing. I'll link his down below. Just so inspiring. I'll leave that down below so you guys can see what's up. You know, of course, like all these businesses are shut down, which I think is for the best, just because, you know, like a lot of people being together in like a single space is not gonna like, it's just gonna spread even more, obviously. And the fact that like people like protesting that like shit opens again is just like so ridiculous to me. It's like you're taking like your like personal agenda over like public health, which isn't surprising, like coming from like Americans. Like it's not surprising whatsoever. So I work at a grocery store, as aforementioned. There's so many people that aren't wearing masks, that are coming in with their whole families. I just want to say, like, don't be stupid and be one of those people, because it's literally like the most annoying thing ever. Because as an essential worker, I would love to be able to quarantine and social distance like the way like it is advised to. You know, staying at home, only going out when you need to. I would love to do that, but like, you know, I have to work obviously, so like I can't do that. So, you know, please only go to like these stores if you need to, like for your essentials, you know, like what people have been saying. But also when you go, like, don't bring your whole fucking family. Don't be fucking stupid. Like, it's fucking stupid. Like, no one like wants to say it, but it is. Like, don't be stupid, because like, you know, the more people that are in the store, the like higher like the rates are of it spreading. So like, don't bring your whole family in there. Don't bring like your kids in there if you can't find like someone to watch them. And like, wear a mask, just because like, you know, if like 2 people are wearing masks, like it cuts down like the cost of it, like not the cost, like the, what's the fucking word, like the possibility of it like spreading, you know what I mean? And also like, stay 6 feet apart at checkout, stay 6 feet apart from the fucking workers, because I hate when people approach me and they're not even like keeping their distance from me. It's literally disgusting. So just be smart, you know, it's not that hard. But yeah, that sounded kind of rude, but like, of course, like, not everyone is being stupid. Like, I know a lot of you guys are being smart. So I love like a blue, purple, pink color story. It's just like so pretty to me. It sounded like someone was like the rhythms, you know, it sounded like someone was like, you know, being sinful. God, see, like right there. Ugh, God, it fucking pisses me off. I hate it. I hate it so much. God, and that's like blend that shit in, and like it kind of like fucks up my concealer. God. And I like, at first I thought it was like my contacts, like maybe they're getting kind of old, so like I'd switch them, but like it's still watering. So I think it might be like allergies, which, ew. Yeah, I don't know if I like this. Like, whatever, I already did it, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. So highlighter, we'll use this shit. This is a Colourpop highlighter in Spellbound. It's like purple. God, really going back to my roots here, like purple highlighter and like wait for the lip, you'll fucking see it. God, my eye looks so muddy. I literally hate it. I hate this look so much. Ah, it's so pretty. What the fuck? Oh my god, that's so pretty. Okay, I think that's like everything that I wanted to do. Look how I fucking highlight. God, I love that. Anyway, that's everything I wanted to catch you guys up on. So just be aware that I'm gonna be posting more often now, at least like once a week. Maybe like once I get into like a groove of like working, writing, and like filming and editing and like everything else, I'll be able to like do like more, just like find like a better routine. So I at least want to post like at least once a week, so keep an eye out for that. So make sure you guys like subscribe before you leave. If you don't, like, why are you like racist? Why are you like homophobic? You know, like, why are you being so rude? I'll leave all the products that I mentioned down below and that I use. I'll also link below the like charities for the Navajo Nation, so make sure you guys check those out and donate if you can. And if you can't donate, like if you guys could just like spread the word, that would be really helpful. You know, it doesn't cost anything. I'll have a link to like my Twitter, my Instagram. I'll leave my Snapchat down below as well. Then also my TikTok. I've been like doing some shit on there, so make sure you guys check those out. Thank you guys for watching. It means a lot. And thank you for subscribing. That means even more to me. So make sure you guys come back. I hope you guys will continue to social distance and like make smart decisions for your health and for the public's. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. My eyes look so big. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.